good morning, good afternoon. I am Daniel.
And I'm Beauty Akpai.
And today we are going to be
talking about memorable events we can't forget on this or in this marital journey.
And one of the memories I can never forget was that day I began to eye you in the church. It's like you were wearing one.
Hey, you won't remember what I was wearing.
One jean, but 3/4.
Hey.
One jean. You were just slim like this. You were wearing jean there.
Go back to being slim.
I saw you and your brother were just passing. You were wearing that jean. The color is blue. The front is like white, faded kind of style like that.
I remember that my favorite 3/4 that in the university.
I say, see this small girl.
God.
You know.
I married a small girl.
This, you know, I was just this girl. She's cute, you know. So we actually went for a program. It is an all-night program. So when the spirits of God captivated my heart towards her, so we went together I drove my car, so it was in Omega Fire Ministry Auchi. So I drove my own car, so they were in another bus, so they were my fellowship members, so I just parked them. Choir member, all of them. So I carried all of them to Auchi. So when the feeling started, I just called there is a restaurant within Omega Fire Ministry there. I know now. I felt a lady should like chicken.
Really God.
So I say okay.
So now chicken.
So when I began to like, I say, Kai, let's go. Come and eat. I have money. Let's go. So she was like, because she was in my choir, she was like, Daddy. So she was still like privileged. She didn't know I was being good because of what I wanted. So I actually had my intention. So when they say order for anything you want to eat, if it's chicken, rice, anything you want to eat, she ordered, she ate. But there was one bad girl that was following us. They sent that girl. Very wicked girl. I can never, may God forgive her and have mercy upon her.
What if she watched this video?
This girl, if I'm not saying anything bad now. She didn't give me space to follow you up. Why? She did not even give me space at all. That's why I say God should forgive her. I was angry with her that day. So anywhere we go, she'll follow. Anywhere we go, she was like the middle. I said, who sent you? Who sent you? What are you even doing? Okay, I called my own member, my own choir member, this one. I said, follow me. She said, let's go. Do you know my budget? She followed us. So the worst part, she sat on the same table we sat. I couldn't really. If I want to call this babe one side to investigate, ask question. If you see my wife, she will be behind. They were never close before.
Seriously, very close.
They were not close. So who sent you? I don't know. You are not a guy there, everything. So the girl just careful. Then we ate from there. I said, let's go to Auchi Poly and just see the Polytechnic and all. You know what this girl said, let's go together. I said, it has finished. Do you know she followed us? I said, what will I? And I didn't succeed the restaurant where I said, okay, well, if I say the Poly, I'll escape, pick this girl with my brother. I think my other brother was with us, like that. So my other brother, Victor.
Yeah.
My other brother. Or Donvi.
Yeah, my brother.
So this girl followed us. As well, no gap. She sensed the thing that the anointing of the Lord was burning. Alright? Like the fire that burned, that the bush was not consumed. I was not having myself anymore. So from there, when we came back from the poly, I discovered that the girl, I don't know, something took her away from there. I said, thank God. I quickly grabbed this guy. I said, let's go upstairs. There's a gallery of the church. We went there. So I now I was asking her, I say, how are you? She said, fine, daddy. She was my member, but I have been promoted. I'm now called baby, from daddy to baby. So she said, daddy, I'm fine. So I said, do you have a boyfriend? You know, by the power bestowed upon me as a pastor. You know, when your spiritual pastor also marry you, know, there's this ego, and you don't want to violate. I told her, I said, will you be my friend? I was in a relationship before that time, so the relationship ended. So when the relationship ended, she didn't know that the relationship had ended. So she was relating with me with the understanding that I had someone, because I didn't tell the church, I didn't tell the fellowship, anybody, that my relationship failed. So I didn't tell her. So she was being her. She was natural, no pretense. She said, Daddy, I had someone. I think you people separated, broke up some days or some weeks.
Yes, a week.
A week before that time. She said, we are broken up. In my mind, I said, it all said. I said, glory. So I didn't say, I said, this alone is a testimony. I began to push it from there.
So your memorable.
So then I began.
When you first saw me.
I can't forget. Because that you didn't wear long sleeve.
Oh.
What you wore was like short, then you did one hair like that.
Mohawk.
Yes, you did one. I know it's not weave-on, like there's like
mohawk.
Yes.
I love to do crazy hair in school.
So that memory, bro,
okay,
is sweet.
My own memorable day was my wedding day.
But you were not even showing it.
In fact, I overslept that day.
You were just for.
I don't know if it's the joy. Say I did show it. I don't know if it's the joy but I think
your sister had to wake you.
Do you know they woke me up on my wedding day? She said, look at who is getting married. You are still sleeping. You know, it was, I don't know why I felt so relaxed, you know. I didn't even look like somebody that was getting married. I was so relaxed, no pressure from anywhere, because I was excited I was going to marry somebody I loved. So my wedding day was my memorable day. Yeah, I got a big fish that day. I knew I was taking him finally. So.
And she was forming that day as if she was not happy.
But I was smiling. No, thank God we have wedding.
It was me that danced more than you.
I was still shy.
Didn't you see the dance that I saw the picture recently? You saw my hand like someone shooting into the ground.
Yes. Our second memorable event in my marriage was
baby.
The first time we held my first daughter, Lulu.
Yes.
I can never forget that day. She was wrapped in her pink shawl. When I opened my eyes, because I actually had her through CS, and I saw her for the first time, because we waited for 5 years for her. Hey, it was not easy. When we saw her for the first time, when they showed me my daughter, I wept. And thank God it was my husband that showed me. He was holding her so close to himself. He was like, baby, this is your daughter. I'm like, I started crying, and I remember I went back to sleep. My own was even small. My husband did not sleep till daybreak.
I kept all night.
He was holding her, and he was looking at her
to make sure no fly.
He was looking at her to make sure, I don't know. He was just looking at her till the next day. He held her. Most times when I wake up at night and I look at them, he would still be holding her. So that's a memory day, the day God broke the yoke of barrenness in our marriage. I can never forget that day. Another memorable event.
That memory. See, God is faithful.
Very faithful.
That night, I can't forget the nurse coming out of the theater with a baby. I looked again to be sure whether I'll be called the father. And the woman looked at me and said, Pastor, this is your daughter. This is your child. It's a baby girl. And she handed over the baby to me. I looked, I said, wait, are you for real? And tears rolling down my eyes. For real? It was like I was sleeping. That night, I didn't see one sleep. I was looking, I didn't want any flight to come around. I said, finally, see, that memory.
We can't forget it, and we are grateful to God for that.
And another memorable day was the day that one is not for public this thing.
Which day is that?
No, it's not for public.
I whisper into my ears, let me hear. Okay, I was going to say that though.
Okay.
Another memorable day in our lives was the first time we hit our first million as a family. God,
Millions.
we suffer millions.
Millions.
Yes.
Don't say million. 10
we hit
figures.
our first millions. God. We used to.
I dropped my phone, I ran and I left it.
we used to struggle a lot, and prior to that time, the church we were using was leaking, and I remember one night that it rained. We had to go with my husband with a big bowl.
The million is no longer there. We used it to buy church land.
With a big bowl, we're packing water from the ground, and we're really believing God for money to build our own church, like get our own land. Guess what? All the millions went into the work of God.
I didn't even buy one singlet.
Yes, but it is worth it, and we are excited about that.
Then when the thing came, when the alert entered my phone, I dropped my phone and ran. My wife knelt down in the public where we were.
I was thanking
she
the
was
Lord.
thanking
I don't know how to
God.
pretend.
She said, baby, don't hold me. Baby, don't hold me. I'm not ashamed. I'm not shy. If you are watching this thing, may God tear you cash. Say amen to that.
Amen.
Then which other one?
Then another memorable day in our marriage has always been our anniversary. We always make it a big deal. All our anniversaries has been memorable. The things we do, the way we hang out, and all of that. Then another memorable day was the day we met our Father in the Lord one-on-one.
Hey, that
Apostle Johnson Suleiman.
all my body was sweating. I was just smiling with him.
And you know how you love someone to the point that you follow them, you look up to them, and you had
Because
the
he was the
opportunity
one that prophesied
about
our
first child.
baby.
Yeah.
He prophesied in a program. He called my name, called my wife's name,
Yeah.
called the name of the ministry. He told me how I didn't
A
have
lot.
children. When I got married, the year, he
Yes.
called it. I began to cry. He said, if what is on my head is not groundnut
Then we're
oil,
gonna have our
he said, you
children.
have your children. He said, you have your baby after now. He said, you are the one that we be running from giving birth. And that has come to pass.
Whenever I see him holding any of my children, I'm so excited because those are words that had become
Came
flesh.
from his mouth.
Yes, and it had become flesh. So that's a memorable day. Then another memorable day was when we got to build a house for the Lord.
Mm-hmm.
It's always a pleasure to do God's work. Yeah.
The money my wife had for car, I used it to build for God. Yes, I used the money for God. And within 6 days, we built that church structure for God. And we are so excited with it.
Another memorable day was when I had my second daughter. So she won't grow up and watch this and think. Yes, my second daughter too. Priceless. My Avi. That was another memorable day I can't forget. I was so happy Avi had a sister.
Lulu has.
Oh, Lulu had or has a sister now, and I'm so excited about that. I think that's a memorable day.
Another memorable day is the day I disvirgined my wife.
Oh,
Yeah, I was so surprised because when we were dating, she was telling me she was a virgin.
Wow.
No, there was a day she played game on me. So while we were talking, she said, I'm a virgin. Then we're dating. I said, virgin, 200 level, I beg, all this girl, it's not a virginity, I beg. I like you. Just drop. I drop all those issues. That's not what. It's not all about virginity. Give me peace. So later she say, I'm joking. No, I'm a virgin. I say whether you're a virgin or not, I don't care. So I didn't even. So I already zero my mind. I say maybe she only pulled my leg. That a 200 level student virgin. I said it's not possible. So I didn't believe that like that. She will come again and say I'm a virgin. Another time she will say I'm not a virgin, you know. But thank God, that memory she gave me, and I have proof to show my children, my daughters, that their mother tried. That is a memory to me because she tried. God bless you.
All right, thank you all. Please subscribe, leave a thumbs up. See you next time.
Bye.